crispy. I hope that's okay. And they ran out of fries, so I just got onion rings.
I can't believe they still sell this stuff. Man, it's so plastic.
Oh, plastic, yeah, it's real plastic.
Then why do you buy it?
I don't. I mean, except like when I'm late for like the Little League and I have to pick up my kid and I'm stuck at the beauty salon and I haven't done the marketing.
Charlie says that fast food is this stinking swill Americans lap up the way a dog returns to its own vomit. Charlie says that in America, the chickens are finally coming home to roost, reeking and rotting with the oozing pus of a society devouring its own anus.
Who's Charlie?
Charlie Manson!
Charlie Manson, the mass murderer? Is he a friend of yours?
I'm his lover and his slave.
Far out. No, it's funny. I went to high school with a guy named Charlie Manson. I also went to high school with a guy named Guy Lombardo. What a goat. He was captain of the football team.
Charlie says that football is a form of slavery in which the black man's speed and strength is ruthlessly exploited by the racist ruling classes. Charlie says that one day the black man will throw off his chains and lash back at the pigs that have tormented him. Charlie says that in the ensuing Armageddon, women will be raped and disemboweled, men will be castrated, lynched, and burned alive, blood and gore will choke our streets, and when the two sides have finally wiped each other out, Charlie will emerge as the king of a new order, with me beside him as his queen.
I love your beads.
My what?
Beads. You know, I must have spent an hour on Hay Street looking for beads just like this, and all I got were beads. The shopkeeper said they were groovy, but I don't think they're groovy. I think yours are groovy. In fact, I think they are psychedelic. What's so funny?
Groovy? Psychedelic? The way you talk, you sound just like a narc.
Oh, I am a narc. I mean, I was until they fired me.
Who fired you?
The FBI.
You worked for the FBI?
Right after CPA. Was it after? No, wait, who was my husband? Jack? No, Jack was when I had amnesia.
You had amnesia?
You're kidding me, I did? It's a joke. Like, if I had amnesia, I couldn't remember anything, including I had amnesia.
Are you making this stuff up?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not, but I don't know. Was I really a member of the Women's Army Corps? Did I really have 5 husbands? If I have 3 kids, where are they now?
I was like you once. Lost. Confused. A piece of shit. But then I met Charlie. I was sitting on the beach in Venice. I just had a fight with my daddy about, I don't know, my eye makeup or the bombing of Cambodia. And he told me that I was a drug addict and a whore, and that I should get out of his house forever.
You know, I think there's a new perfume called Charlie.
So I went down to the beach, and I sat down on the sand and cried. I felt like I was disappearing. Like the whole world was splitting into 2 parts. Me and everybody else. And then this guy came down on the beach, this dirty-looking little elf. He stopped in front of me and he smiled, this twinkly little devil smile, and he said, "Your daddy kicked you out." He knew! Your daddy kicked you out! How could he know? My daddy didn't tell him, so who could have? God. God sent this dirty-looking little elf to save a little lost girl on a beach. He smiled again and touched my hair, and then off he went. For a minute, I just watched him go, but then I ran after him and I grabbed his hand until I arrested him for stabbing Shannon Tate. I never let it go. What's wrong?
It reminds me of my daddy.
Who does? Little Sanders?
My daddy was just like your daddy. He said he loved me. I loved him so much. He said he loved me too, but then he threw me out.
Let's kill him.
Okay. What are you
It's a graven image. Charlie taught us how to do it.
You could really kill someone like that?
Mm-hmm.
This is neat. Do you think it's working? No, wait. Let's try this. West Virginia. What's the matter?
That's where Charlie's from!
No kidding. Where in West Virginia?
Charleston! What's the matter?
That's where I'm from. You don't suppose?
My Charlie drives a Harley Davidson. He says he has since high school.
My Charlie smokes cool